Cafe Clairvoyance show. I hope your day has been wonderful. So yes, a very good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whether you're listening to this live or whether you're listening to this recorded, whichever. Greetings to you, and I hope you find this show informative, lively, entertaining, full of gossip, full of stories, full of live mini readings, and of course loads of astrology updates as well. So all should be good fun, and really looking forward to that. Okay, what else do I need to tell you through the show here? We've also got your stories, some interesting facts coming up as well, guys. Very interesting facts. We like to keep you entertained with these, and so on and so forth. So let's get on with that. Let's go do this. I'm just going to check first of all how things are going to be out there. I want to check first of all. Literally, what I want to look at is yes, the band is out to the corner there. I'm just checking to see if the guys are actually ready to do the intro music. You know that they sometimes have to warm up and things like this. Are you ready, guys? They're still rehearsing. Are you ready? Yeah. I think they're ready, and I think we can go and do this. It's so lovely to welcome you lovely people to show stories. So it's like, thank you so much for joining us. It's lovely to see you guys. Oh man, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Guys, don't forget, as the show's going live here, share the show. That is our request. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Yes, do that. That'd be really good. And we'd like to say hello to everybody. We've got greetings from Guernsey. Guys, tell us where you're coming in from. That'd be lovely to hear where you're about, where you're here, there, or a little bit of everywhere, wherever you are. We've also got Sandra Park says, hi, Phil and Deborah. Lovely to see you too, Sandra. And Eleni, she says, hi, everyone. Hi, Eleni. Lovely to see you too. Come on now, let's get those horns going. Yes, start working. Yeah. You guys coming in there. And hello from Northumberland. It's right up there in North. No, that went Birmingham. Almost down there. That went a bit mad. Anyway, Charlie Banks says hello. That's absolutely fantastic. We've got Sandra Park from Essex. She comes in. Woohoo, guys! You and also from us down here in Spain. This is of course the one and only Deborah sharing it out there. And Sarah Katrina is there as well. She says a very good evening. And this is fabulous. Just lovely to see you guys. It's brilliant. The camera, I don't know what's happened with my camera tonight, but it looks like I've been nuked. Got a bit brown. And hey, Midia's coming in from Cyprus. Fantastic. What a global community. We've got Anne Williams coming in from Ireland, and so on and so forth. You lovely, lovely people. Great to see you. Right. Okay. What else I've got to say to you guys? Got to say here. Right. So today, guys, it's important. These times are important. The times we are going through. Yeah, do you agree? And I see if I just jump this colour. No, that looks worse. It's got absolutely bonkers. My thermal settings on the camera. I do look a bit warm. Anyway, Lydia, she sends in hearts and stars. It's fantastic. Kaz Collins says, hope you're all okay. And probably a few more you coming in shortly too. But it's so nice to see you, and just to spread the love, spread the vibe, spread the energy, and just inform you guys what's going on today. In fact, so what I need to tell you first of all, oh yes, here's what you need to do, guys. This will be asked of you. We'll be very appreciative if you do. During tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about dragons. Yes, I bet you know some. Anyway, sorry. No. Yes, but there's a few things out there we know about. But should we talk about astrological dragons? That's the dragons we're talking about. Whatever dragons you guys talk about. What do we say here? And yes, Deborah says, for reading, please give one colour, one question. Remember, guys, this is what I like to do. If you wish to pre-book a reading, this is what you'll need to do. You need to join the Cafe Clairvoyance group or the Spiritual Whispers group. Please join them. If you join them, we will, of course, forward pre-booked readings for the show. Of course, we'll do that. Otherwise, here we take them off screen because that's what we like to do for people who have joined the group. So please do that. And Sana says, hello. Do you see that? Ooh. Go on and on and on. And Dawn Daisy says, hi, Phil. Good friend of mine. Yeah, okay, we'll come back to that a little bit later. And yes, thank you, Mitya. And Mitya says she's hearts pressed and shared. Wow, it's like we're all in the military. Hearts pressed and shared. Good, fantastic. Okay, what else do you guys need to know? I think you need to know what's going to happen during the show. Okay, yes, lovely. Hearts and burgers. You must have hearts and burgers, guys. That's what you must have. Anyway, right, okay. Also, Helen Grady. Helen Grady, the wonderful spiritual medium. She says, good evening, everybody. Sorry, my colour thing is going off the wall at the moment. Going a bit bonkers. So, no, that's worse. That's going somewhere. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, I do that. No, I look ill. Now I look ill. No. That's a bit better, I suppose. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, earlier on it was fine. Got all the settings done, and that's it. It goes absolutely potty. Okay, so what do you need to know tonight, guys? Okay, let's talk about this bit first of all. Famous things that happened on this day in history. So here we are, today the 16th of May. In 1985, did you know the ozone layer was first discovered? Yep, that's quite interesting, isn't it? And in 1975, Jonko Tabei becomes the first woman to conquer Mount Everest. There you go. Good on you, girls. Good on you, guys. Yeah. We certainly applaud that. Okay. This day in 1960, Theodore Maximia fires the first laser. Yes. And also this day in 1929 was the first Oscar ceremony. 1973, Skylab was launched. Yes, Skylab. And in 1998, Frank Sinatra sadly passed away. He did it his way. Yes, he certainly did. Okay, all right, guys. So, a little bit about thank you very much for coming in. Fantastic. And studio audience, what do you think?
Wow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, now, astrology, guys. We've got to talk a bit about astrology because so we understand why the climate is the way it is. Now, you know, sometimes when there's a bit of a sandstorm or a snowstorm or something like this, and everything's up in the air and everything goes a bit cranky. There's sometimes when you hear a large sound and it takes a while for everything to come back to normal. This is what we're going through. This is what, even my dog out there agrees the same. Yes, he thinks the same too. He thinks about that. Anyway, so hopefully you stop a minute. And also, what's this? So this energy we're going through is called an eclipse. What's important about this one is because we've got Taurus at one end, which is talking about beauty, gardens, beautiful surroundings, fashion, wonderful things, which is the sun's end of this, which is called the head of the dragon. And also, this is called Rahu. It's the ancient name is called Rahu of this. The moon, yes, there is a blood red. The reason why it's blood red is because it was a shadow of the sun. My dogs are going potty. The shadow of the sun through the earth onto the moon, which is why it was red. It's just the angularity of it. And anything else I need to tell you? So this is very much a time of self-discovery. Now, I know some of your questions are out here saying, will this work out? Will that work out? You're going that way when you need to go that way. You need to go that way in here. And what you got to look at here is what it is that's going on in our lives at the moment, which is going to bring us more security about ourselves. How's this going to feel? We need to find peace within ourselves, meditation, tranquility, things like this, anything that brings us peace, because also being Scorpio, it's out with the old stuff. You know, the stuff that doesn't work, stuff you're struggling with emotionally that isn't working right. Let it go. Let it go. Stuff that does feel good, it's worth it. But Scorpio is about honesty. And sometimes we have to go very deep to our soul to really find what honesty is. Yeah? And so that may answer some of your questions already where you're thinking here about whether it's relationships, whatever. At the moment, go deep, deep within yourself to find that answer. That's where you're going to find it. Take time for you. Just relax, chill out, take time out. It's the climate's going to get a bit better. Communication with Mercury and Gemini is also going to hamper relationships for a little while. Not all relationships, but some of them. And it's going to hamper it because it's not in a communicative fashion. It's retrograding and going over old ground. So sometimes here we've got to look backwards to seek what it is. When Mercury goes past Gemini and goes back into Taurus, you'll probably find your language will be very different. You'll probably find what you want your life will be very different. You'll probably find you're just going to go, right, thump. Yes, hopefully not on someone's head, but thump with your foot on the ground going, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. So this is sometimes why this astrology at the moment is quite, well, bizarre, quite crazy, quite strange. Don't worry, it will pass. The whole situation will pass, but you'll feel stronger within yourselves very, very soon. So, yes, okay, hopefully that helps you guys out there. And what else need to tell you? That's about it. Oh yes, don't forget, we also have, if you go onto the Cafe Clairvoyance page, guys, we also have the, what have I done there? No, that's, I just pressed the wrong button. That's Helen saying, good evening, everybody. I bet she says, I didn't even write that then. I don't know how that came up. There you go. Anyway, Cafe Clairvoyance magazine. This is what we'd like to say to you guys. Please, could you, if you want to, go and read the magazine. If you haven't read it already, it's on the Cafe Clairvoyance website. It is also on the Facebook Cafe Clairvoyance Facebook page. Just click on a link and it opens up like a magazine. Just click on a corner, it does it automatically for you. It's very nice, very nice. We've got another one coming out in July. Really looking forward to that. Loads of stories and articles from people we are so proud of, and we're really looking forward to it. So, guys, I think that's about all the news, all the gossip, and everything you need to do. Good. Right. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. What do you think, guys? Shall we go and move on?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, wow. Let's go and do that. Okay. Now, let's go to the top of the chart here. Let's go and look. Sandra Park. She wrote in. In fact, I'll just go and look for Sandra. She was around here somewhere. There she is. Hi, Phil and Deborah. She wrote in and she said here, Heavenly Mum has passed away, obviously passed away. And she's saying here her birthday is the 18th this month. Any guidance, any messages? Do you know what I'd like to say to you? Would you understand if I said to you, you need to look well? Would you understand about clothes? Would you understand, I know we talk about Taurus and this energy of Taurus about looking nice, but would you understand if I said to you, it is about looking nice. It is about feeling good about what we're wearing, what we're doing. So this is something quite nice here. And would you understand here, it's about the fresh air. It's about being free and in open spaces. These are some of the things your mum, I'm picking up, is passing through to give this wonderful energy. B or D somewhere. There's a B or a D in someone's name who's on the other side here as well. We're just trying to pick up who this is. And I'd also like to say here too, there's a fine gentleman here as well who's smoking a pipe. His name begins with S, like Sam. I know you're Sandra. He's like Sam. And he's showing me here as he brings through this pipe energy. He wants to show me that he absolutely sends his love to you. And he says, there's a journey for you to take. You know, like a journey to either the seaside or being at the seaside, just living, just feeling the fresh air. So hopefully that's a nice little message for you there, just to lift you up. But happy birthday to your belated mother, and happy birth and also greetings to you. Lisa Morgan, she wrote in and she said, Blue, love reading. Should I move on? These are one of these energies here at the moment. Should I move on? There's almost like, should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I? Yes. Okay. All right. So let's have a little look at this. But I'll just take my little chart off. I don't need that anymore. And let's have a look for you guys. Right. Should I stay or should I go? Okay. I'm going to cut the pack there. Let's have a little look here. 3 piles of cards. I'm going to go for the middle for you. Should I stay or should I go? Okay. Now, it's interesting here. Staying is painful. Staying is painful. Letting go, being free, and casting your energies to freedom. Cast your energies to freedom. Be in your own power. Be in your own energy here. There is a lady here. I know that as I've got your energy here, as I see here, Lisa, there's a lady here on the other side called Anne or Annie. Annie, and she's actually saying to be here. She says here that she's asking for you to be free with freedom. It's too many tears, too many upsets, too many struggles going on here that I pick up for this. So I'd just like to say maybe it is a good idea to let this go. And Mariska, I just saw you earlier on. I'm going to go and look for you down here because you were there. There you are. Greetings from Guernsey. Here. Thank you very, very much for writing in and sending us your message. And Gray, a reading on family, please. On family. Okay, let's have a look. And the colour is grey. Grey is interesting because it's a colour which sometimes is a bit like this mist we're going through, the cloud we're going through. And it takes us a while to see things. So where we're going. Would you understand here if I said to you, this is interesting here, interesting to say to you, to distance yourself a little bit, like quietness, peace, inner meditation for yourself. Inner meditation for yourself here. I think that's a nice way to put this. Let's have a look. Yes, I can understand the frustrations and I can understand here you're looking for new beginnings. Do you know what the secret to this is? And I've got to say to you, Briska, is the answer to the family problems you're going through has to come through naturally. Please do not push this. If you try to push it, it will go wrong. Let it heal under its own steam, because it will do. I love this card. It's the 4 of spades. But what it shows here is growth on this side. Sometimes you've got to let go of the old to bring in the colours of the new. Let this just move on its own steam. It really is an interesting energy around you. I think you just got to take it easy. Right. Okay, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a whiz down here and go look for a very nice lady. I'm just seeing her here somewhere. Right. I can't see it in a minute. But anyway, not to worry. Donna Marie, very good evening to you. Lovely to see you. And thank you very much for joining us. I'm just going to take this off here. And she comes in and she says, yellow general reading. Now, what I'd like to say to you, first of all, here is there's exhaustion around you if you are using far too much energy. You know those times where we're talking too much, we're doing too much, and what is it we're actually achieving? You know, sometimes you feel like here, I'm not achieving very much because I'm doing so much. Just bring the energy down. What is important, now this is interesting, it's not necessarily about you reaching out to people. This is about people reaching back to you. That's where the power's going to come. This is where you're going to feel, okay, this is all right. This is nice. I was getting a feeling here for just a bit of inner peace, tranquility. Don't worry about other people or what that they need to hear from me. They need to hear this, they need to hear that. No. In all honesty, they do not. You need your bit of space there. So let's have a little look here. Let's go this way and let's go and have a look into your cards. Now, your cards here say here, it's interesting. You are so nice. You are so friendly. And you are so nice with this lovely card here, which is a 6 of hearts. Beautiful card. And the problem here is because you're so friendly, because you're so nice, people take advantage of you. People take advantage of you. Slow down. That's it. Or take yourself into a corner right now, young lady, and give yourself a severe reprimand. I must slow down. You can always try self-talking nicely in the corner too, whichever one you like. Okay, right, okay, let's go and zoom on down the line. Let's go and have a look here who else comes in. Right, okay, Linda Child, she says here, pink general reading. Pink, and I saw you up the top there, so I'm going to go and look for you. And it'd be lovely to see you. There you are, all out from Northumberland. Great to see you there. And you look lovely in your little thumbnail there as well. Pink is a lovely colour because to me, this relates to love. Now, I don't just see love. I see something very special coming to you because with the pink, I also see a white and I also see a purple colour with this. This energy with you is bringing you into a very special time. But it's right at the end, I believe here, right at the end of the Taurus season, which goes right up to the end of almost about 23rd of May. And then as you go into, yes, through this particular season, and then I think things are going to get a little bit different for you. I think you'll enjoy life more. I think you'll feel life a little bit better. And I think then you're going to pick up the energy and feel stronger in yourself. Romantically, I pick up a very, very nice man coming to your life who's got very dark hair and he's quite tall. He looks very, very good looking and yet he's so calm. This is going to interest you now, isn't it? Now we have got you hooked. Aha, you must come back and tell us. Or we'll send cameras out to go and find out what you're up to. There she is. Oh, what a nice man. Anyway, so yes, hopefully that works out well for you. Okay, media, yellow general reading, please. Yellow, now this is interesting. In fact, yeah, I'll change cards on this. I can change cards from the cartomancy to the tarot and see what comes up here for you. What I pick up here first of all, that you're tired. I also pick up here that you're with some people who are deflating you at the moment because they're all going on about their issues, their problems, their worries, their woes. And I pick up here you need some downtime. I also pick up with this too is you're going to sense a power within you very soon, which is self-power, self-arranging power. Let's go and have a little look here. I'm going to go to the left on this and let's have a little look. Right, so we're going. Aha! Isn't it about time? You're going to be talking to people soon who are going to bring you opportunities and money. This is also going to be a lot of hard work for you. You're going to have to work through boundaries and barriers and get over hoops and hurdles that we set up ourselves to achieve money and success. Happy now? Are you sure? I'm listening. Really happy? Say it again. Are you happy? Yeah? What do you think, guys? Do you think we should say that we're really happy? What do you think? Elvis, what do you think?
Uh-huh.
Yes, he's happy. So I think you're happy. Good. Alrighty, let's move on a little bit. Let's go on to, let's go and zip up and down a line here. Now, I did see some, yes. What was the other one I got here? Yes, I also got here, Sherry wrote in, she said, purple and moving home. Purple is a very, very strong colour, very powerful colour for this. I really enjoy this energy around you. Now, wherever you go to, when you consider about moving, I wouldn't do anything much until July. When you consider moving, I get the feeling here, you've got to look at the karmic change this is going to bring you. Will bring quite a lot of change into your life here. Should be good though. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's going to be, just be prepared for big change. I also pick up here too with this, another business around you, which needs to satisfy where you're going to be living along with how you're going to be working. And I'm picking up here a lady whose name begins with M, like Marie, and she is here with me, and I'm picking up around her energy that she wants to say to me here. She says she's sending you blessing, sending you peace, but she also sends you to also be careful. Now, I'm not the doctor. Be careful of health on your left side. Now, I'm pointing you probably looks like the right side but no, it's on the left side. Left side, down the side of the body there somewhere. And I'm not a doctor, so I can't see what's happening. But let's go and have a look at this and see where we're going. Alrighty. Let's go and have a look. Okay. Okay. Let's go have a look. Left, let's go to the left here on this. Okay, moving home. It'll be down to your other half. It'll be solely down to your other half about moving, whether or not this is a good idea. You are actually going to have a lot of doubts about this. You have doubts thinking, oh damn, because it is quite calming. It's got to work in with the job. That's what I'm hearing to tell you. Must work in with that. If he does that, then you're in a damn good place and everything should be hunky-dory. In the meantime, let's do a bit of this. Okay, I have just seen here, okay, we're just working down lines here. Dawny Daisy said, good evening. Hi, Phil. A good friend of mine passed away a few months ago. Is she okay? My colour is blue. That's nice. I know it's interesting, isn't it? Because this particular time, when we have a Scorpio moon, we do appear, they are the memories of people passing. We really feel it. So I was thinking about my father the other day. He passed away in January. And yes, so these are pretty... I recall it like this, very special times of memories and feelings and thoughts. Now, this lady, I believe that we're talking to here, had a sister, because I pick up here, this lady is not by herself. She's actually coming through with a lady friend of hers, which I believe is a sister. And she's also saying to me here, she says here, that what's the weaving, please? Would you understand doing the weaving or sewing or something here? She showed me this to say to you. And she also wants to bring through to you here. She says, be sunny. She said, there is, now I'm just seeing a big sun around you and a bit later on in year towards July and August. She wants to send love to you. She also sends an ice cream, but she's laughing about the ice cream. She's laughing about it because something went wrong. The ice cream. What a message. But that's the way it happens, isn't it? She was, and also, Dawn, I'd just like to say to you here, she just says here that she's, she is sending you love, and she just wants you to know that she is absolutely fine up there. In fact, if I look for not just the spirit message, but also the message to come through the cards and see what they say, and let's have a little look. Okay, just finished shuffling for me, looking for you, and I'm going to go for the left this time and see what comes up. Okay, the interesting thing here is that I pick up here, it's going to be a lot about other people working. It's to do with younger people probably to do working, and I get a feeling here, because she's talking about sun, then I get a feeling she did mention a son. So I think there's going to be something interesting there about children in that sense. Anyway, very friendly, very lively, and I get a feeling quite a busy time, maybe overloaded a bit even with health issues to start with, but that should get... That should move on then. Okay, right, hello. Right, Charlie Banks says, what a cryptic clue this is. Orange, do I say yes or no? Do I say yes or no now? I get a feeling to relax, first of all. Miss Charlie Banks, I get a feeling here to relax. Take it very easy. If you were to say, now I'm hearing here from the spiritual side here, do not do this under duress. Do not answer under duress. I really pick up here. Do not answer this under alcohol. Do not. I'm picking up this really clearly. You need to really be very clear in your mind and your heart how I hear this. And because it's easy to have conversations when we're drinking. We just say, oh yeah, go on then. And afterwards you go, oh my God, what did I just agree to? Yeah, so I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. But let's look at the positive side here. Now, if you were to say yes, what would be the likely outcome for you? Now, you've got, well, the one thing about this Scorpio moon is the answer, you've got it. You've got the answer already. I would like to say that. Your nature, your style here, I really pick up that it's there. But let's have a look though. I'm just going to cut the pack into 3 piles, and I'll take the middle on this and just say, if you were to say yes, would this be a good idea? And if you were to say yes, you've got to look at, this is there, but I will be honest with you. It's there, but it may not be long term. It may not be long term. This probably is relating to love life, and it may not be a long term. So I get a feeling here, and the orange colour is interesting. I've just seen this here. The orange colour is about your freedom. It's about your freedom. It's interesting here. I wouldn't do things under duress or feeling that we're lonely or we're feeling by ourselves. I would be advised against that. Say if you said yes, it wouldn't be long term. Sorry, that's what I pick up here. Hopefully that helps you. Also, Kaz comes in. She says here, can I have a mini reading, please? Color orange, general reading, please. Okay, Kaz, let's go and have a little look here. Let's go and have a look and see what's coming up for you. It is a nice energy. Is it a nice energy this evening, guys? Because this, when we're in this Scorpio energy, it's very psychic. I mean, sometimes the information we pick up ourselves flows very quickly. Sometimes it's like, whoa, a little bit overwhelming in some way. I love your thumbnail. It looks as chaotic as it comes. It looks like everybody's just squeezed into the camera. Almost like you're trying to get 10 people into a mini. Yes. Okay, general reading, Kaz, what do I need to say to you here? Kaz, I would like to say to you, first of all, I'm feeling here that there is, you are strong, but don't overexert your own energy for the sake of other people. You are very strong. I'm also picking up here, I'd also like to say with this is I feel, watch your headaches, stress and things like this from other people. I also pick up here too that there are lively times coming up for you, and I think you're going to enjoy, just as you put here, loads of hearts and loads of burgers. Yes, you'll enjoy this phase. It looks like a fun time coming up. I think you're going to connect with it. And I'll also pick up here, gentleman who just popped in around you as well. He's who had the missing finger, please? Would you understand a gentleman had a missing finger? He wants to give me his finger was missing. He says he's here. He's watching. I've just heard Harold, the name Harold, and I've also just heard here too that they are, someone's playing a piano, and I'm also hearing that the energy around you over the next few months is just going to be quite nutty. And the thing here is, what I like about this is you're doing exactly what you want to do. That's where it comes into with the friends, families, and people around you that you enjoy being with. This is what it's all about with you. Really, really feel this energy, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Here. Right, okay, let's go and have a look here, Kaz, and see what the cards, and also what the cards want to go and say around this. I'm picking up here as I look at this, is a rest is needed. You need time out. Yes, you need time out. You need just go do exactly what you want to do. Time out for you, my dear. Be following your own guiding light. That's what's going to bring you happiness, because there is a lot of change coming in front of you. It hasn't been easy emotionally, and it hasn't been easy with your life. But I'll pick up here, the most important thing to do is listen to your own self. Listen to your own soul speaking to you, because I feel the peace that comes up through listening to yourself is the best. When you try and keep everyone else happy, or you're trying to drag things along thinking this is where it's going to go, it won't necessarily work like that. So I think that's going to be there. Right, okay. Now, let's go and have a word with Chelsea. Chelsea, she says, red, black, felt my grandmother during Mother's Day week. She was trying to tell me something. Lots of love. Chelsea, thank you very much for joining us. And if I know right, you're coming in from lovely California, and it's lovely to see you. Right, Chelsea, what do I need to, how do I explain this here? Right, now your grandmother, would you understand, Ted, that your grandmother was a good talker, but she was brilliant at dropping, be careful what I say here, at dropping the comments that everybody listened to. It's like she'd have a conversation, that. Yes, but is it going to work, she'd say. And everybody goes, oh my God, is it going to work? She would be very good at dropping word bombs, if that's a word to say. She'd get you to think about things. It's the last comment she'd have. She'd just cast it over her shoulder. Is this right for you, she'd say. Is this good? Is that good? Your grandmother was a very intuitive lady. She was also, where I'm picking up, and she's telling me, she's saying to me here, she's going on about your bathroom. How nice. But she is. She's talking about your bathroom. She's also saying here, she says here, you're in two minds about a lot of things that you're working with now and doing now. Should you stay where you are, where you're going, what you're doing? No, she says here, just take your time here, she says here. She also wants to let you know that unbeknown to you, there's some excellent news coming in front of you, which is going to please you enormously. All you need to do with this, I really picked this up, is just enjoy the tranquility of good news coming your way. I tell you what, it's a beautiful thing, but sometimes it's and I saw this quote today. It's absolutely beautiful to be in a room full of people when opportunity strikes. All they talk about is your name. Isn't that poignant as anything? When opportunity strikes, all your friends and people talk about is you. You should have the opportunities. You should be taking on these. This is what I think is coming your way and is going to please you enormously. So I think get out there, enjoy yourself. And her energy to you is, she says here that she sees the pitter-patter of tiny feet. I think this is you paying attention or being around children. I think that's a nice thing there. Very, very nice thing. So the energy there looks really good. Right. Yes, please note we do not answer medical or legal questions. We do not solicit readings. If we do have a scammer, please block them. That's from Deborah, who's hosting there. Okay, right. What I also pick up here too, just to say about this as well here, guys, is that yeah, there's some questions we can ask energetically, but we can't answer personally on things like this. No, because we're not solicitors, we're not doctors. We leave it to those professionals. And right, but regarding home moves and things like that, or energy to do with moving places, yes, we love all this stuff. And in fact, yes, you can see different coloured front doors and things like this when people are moving. Okay, right. Okay, Alexandra, she comes through. She says here, Alexandra is in the new Minnesota era. That's it, Minnesota era. Should I just build my business or find a job? I've been really confused during this time about that. Well, yes. Now, I totally understand here because Mercury retrograde really is pointing out that sometimes this particular period is as crazy as it could possibly get, as we know. But what I do pick up here for you is you're going to go, then maybe the answer isn't quite with you just yet. In fact, I'll look through the cards in just a second. My first feeling here to say to you is take your time. My second feeling here is what is your gut barometer telling you? And thirdly, I pick up here, there is a job for you. In fact, I've just been told this now. Yes, there is a job for you, but it's not a job which is full-time. It's a job which is going to be part-time. I can see what you're going to do now. Someone by the name of Peter, I really picked this up, but the name of Peter is going to be strongly connected with you in the future, who's going to be giving you a part-time job. And it ties you over whilst you get yourself prepared for yourself. Yes, sometimes we've got to walk before we can run, and then you'll be on your way. Yes, but I would say here, if you want to go for a big job, full-time job, do it. But I can understand why you're completely confused because you're exceptionally talented and very, very gifted. And I think here that sometimes we need a bit of grace there. So let's go and have a look at that and see what comes up. Right. Okay. Let's go and have a look here. I'd also just like to say, as I'm shuffling the cards here, that Alex has actually joined me midweek sometimes when I do the Cafe Clairvoyance on Instagram. Sometimes there's no fixed time. It's in between something between 4 and about 8 o'clock in the evening EU time. And I just want to say thank you to Alex, because sometimes she's jumped on spur of the moment. And last week it was hilarious. She was actually on a treadmill while she was doing the readings. So I was saying her to keep the power up, keep pedaling. Come on. It's like the camera was going dim, the light was going, hey, Alex, keep pedaling. Yes. Let's go and have a look at the cards and see what they're saying. Right. Okay. Now, a journey is going to come up for you, which you're going to know exactly what to do. You are going to get a job which is going to help you get to where you want to be. It's initially I get a feeling here is part-time. I also get a feeling here the type of people that you're working with initially, you'll be thinking, I didn't sign up for this, but it's a part-time job. Don't argue. Don't be so obstructive. And that's what I see is going to be helpful to you and to help you along your way. And I think that's where life's going to be busy for you. Okay, right. Okay, let's go and have a look here too. So a lot of people saying thank you. That's right. Let's go and have a look. As you also say, if time blue, general reading for Henry Art. On art. Is this on art? He wants to know about art. Is that right? Not. Okay, well, I'll just see what I can actually pick up for Henry. Henry is in a whirl. And big up Henry is in a whirl. He's got a lot going on in his mind here. No matter if you said stop, start, slow down, whatever it is, there's going to be no response there at the moment. I feel that what Henry's got to do is get out of his head into his heart and more into his guts, more into grounding himself. That's the word, grounding. And that's one of the particular things I'd say about this Scorpio moon at the moment, is to absolutely find times to ground, to meditate, to find those answers there. Yeah, find those answers. And I think that's going to be something there. Okay, just a look here about this as well for Henry, and just see what it means. I don't know if he actually meant art or not, or whether it's a typo, but let's just have a look. I'll take the top cards on this. Very sad. He's actually. I get a feeling Henry's attributes, Henry's ways, what he's doing, what he's thinking about at the moment, is not about him. He's thinking about you. Now, isn't that nice?
Wow.
I know. Isn't that nice? I think we ought to give a round of applause to Henry. Good on you, Henry. Good on you. That is fantastic. And right, okay. I also have here Sarah. Sarah comes in. Could I have a reading, please? Any messages from Spirit? Turquoise. Turquoise. Okay, let's have a look here. See what spirit energies there are. Let's. Coffee and clairvoyance is the perfect match. That's okay. Covering turquoise, a lovely spiritual color, and I also pick up here. I get the feeling of being on the tightrope. No one walking along a tightrope saying, I could either fall or I could keep walking, or perhaps there's a step to the right or step to the left. But I'm hearing about keeping a focused attention really on walking a very straight path. What this time is asking you is to be very clear, very determined, and very focused on what it is exactly you want and how it's going to work for you. I have a lady here who is, when she passed away, she says here, yes, she's right here. She said she passed with a stroke. And as I'm talking to her, she says here, she knows you've been upset. She knows life has not been easy. And she's saying to me here, she says here, there is comfort ahead. She says, people mean well for you, but they don't always know what your heart really wants. But people mean well. And she's saying to me here too, she says here that she's amazed sometimes how you just keep going, but you do. And she's saying her energy to you as well here. She says here, there's going to be a temporary relief for you for a little while, but it's going to make you think. I get a feeling here that it's your answers to a lot of questions you may have, you're going to find at the end of the year. It's not going to be yet. So I think whatever you're doing, and it sounds like, oh my God, have I got to wait all this time? No, I think it's about focusing on exactly what you want for yourself and how you're going to do this, whether it's a job, working life, where you want to live. And she's telling me here too that this is not to just believe in hopium. Yes, to start focusing on something here. And if I look for a message here, which is going to come through for you, she's saying to me here, she just mentioned a Taurian being around you. She just mentioned there's a Taurian either there with you or coming into your life here. Yes. Okay. Let's have a light. Looks to the right here. It's about a decision about your freedom. My goodness. Yes, there's a man coming into your life. It's a good decision as man comes into your life here, but always retain your freedom. Retain your freedom. The other energy which I get for this as well, which is the Wheel of Fortune here, says that events are going to turn around you quite well. However, there is this need, because of this lovely card about independence, the Hangman reversed, but I also pick up here, it's the importance here for you is I would like to say to you to focus on, make sure you're not putting, okay, other people are going to be with me, it's going to be okay. No, focus on yourself, what it is you want. There must be something that comes from you, or else you won't feel the power surge, if I call it like this, from the eclipse, because it will work well with you. And okay, I don't know what's going on here. And right. Right, okay, we've got media says, Lisa Morgan, yes, do it. If not now, when? Okay, whatever's going on there. Didn't read Lisa Morgan's statement there, so I don't know where it is. Right, okay, let's go down to Sana. Sana says here, rose gold, love reading, please. Rose, oh, lovely colour. I love those energies there. Well, as you're talking here, I've got a really funny man coming in, and he was as skinny as could be. A super skinny guy. He was there. He just shows me here. He says, with you, he's just on his he was just laughed in life. He loved life. He liked dancing. He may not have been good at it, but he loved it. But this guy I'm talking to is here. In fact, as I'm seeing your surname, his name may have began with C. May have with C, but he's absolutely buzzing with energy. And if I looked here to say about love and where your love life is going, he's saying to me here, he says, it's funny, isn't it? Because there's a sort of relationship around you, but you're not convinced this is a love thing just yet. Would you understand you're still working on this? You're still connecting with this. You're still thinking, is this or is this not? And so he's saying to me here, he's laughing with me. And he says to me here, he says here, you're right. He says, you know your answer, that sometimes the way you need from your life here is just to be free with yourself for a little while before things do heat up. I get the feeling a bit later on, he's saying to me that yes, that love does come to your life here. And a man, right, he just told me here, I've got to tell you this, watch your pockets. He's just told me here, watch your pockets. Just make sure your pockets are clipped up. And he's just showed me too here to say that to be careful of that. But if I look for love for you and where love is going to go and how it's going to be, this is interesting. It's interesting here. Yes, there is a chap. There's two men, my dear. Two men. One is very professional but doesn't really give away much. There's another man here who loves you or likes you a great deal, but he's not right for you. I think here you're a bit confused by this. So just like he's doing, as he's shown me, just dance. Just dance around life. And I think you'll be really happy with that. Right. Okay. Let's move on down the line a little bit here. See what else is coming up here. Okay. Pick up here. Let's see. Maria Titoni. Lovely Maria Titoni. Hello, Light Blue. A complete new chapter is about to start in my life. Yep. Can I have a reading about these changes are about to come? Okay, to tune in to you, Maria, and to feel these energies around you, I get a feeling here, I've got two spirits here wanting to come through to me. One of them says to me here, says, would you understand here, you've got to do some learning around you. I get a feeling here, you would like to think that you're super confident, you can run, you can dance, you can do all the stuff you want to go and do. But would you understand, you still got learning to do? And I've got these two energies coming through. One is, now it's interesting here, they're not, one of them is not an old man, he's a young man. He's a young man here who's talking to me, and oh crikey, they are here. Yes, they're showing me here. Would you understand, Maria, that you are exceptionally psychic yourself, very in tune with things, and I'm also picking up here to say to you, I think you'll find the next few months in front of you absolutely brilliant. Light blue is a great colour to go for the energy you're going for the moment. In fact, I will put light blue anywhere you can to remind you to keep your life light. And light blue is a very spiritual, uplifting colour. This new energy I pick up here, as you start your life here, is also going to bring about monumental change in August. Monumental change. You're just going to go, oh, wow. Yes. Wow. Should I have a bit of wow?
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know. Yes. Okay. So let's go and have a look here and see what the cards are going to say to you. And left part is the first one I pick up here. And shoulds, how's it going to be? You're going to question yourself sometimes, thinking, am I getting this right? Am I doing life right? Well, you are, because the sun is here. The sun is about power. Your own power is magnifying. But here's the part where you doubt, is a page of wands reversed. This is telling me here that you just need to take it easy for a little bit. You need to think on things. Don't rush. Good things come in time. The people you're going to meet are amazing. And my goodness, are you going to be a woman of power? What you want, and you know what you want. It's not necessarily about all the lovey-dovey stuff without insulting your lovey-dovey life. It's about your own power. That's where you're going. It's about your own success. Grow that way and everything happens. Yes, from acorns grow big trees. And hope that helps you. Good. Right. Let's, Asia Panescu says good evening. And Rebecca Lee Jopling says hello, good evening. And this is very, very nice. I'm just going to, okay, I've got this, says Media. Good, 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 good. Right, where we're going. Right, okay, yes, I'll come back to that one if I can in just a moment. And okay, just pick this up here. We're gonna. Alex Lucas comes through and says here, can I have a reading, please? Color green, general, and thank you very much for sharing this. Alex, the first thing I'd like to say to you here is I pick up is crikey, there's keys coming to you. So I'm just hearing keys rattling around my hands here. I'm hearing keys. So there is a move of property, a car or something here. And would you understand someone who may have been in the prison service or used to have big keys to lock things? This guy I'm talking to has got big keys. And I'm just picking up from him to say that he is there. He wants to be connected. He wants to let him know that he's supporting you. And he also says here to Alex that I get this feeling here, you're quite divided about two paths you want to go down. And the color green is showing me here about a new beginning. So whatever it is that's new is the new path. And also I get a feeling as well, would you understand about starting a new job? And would you understand doing something for yourself, starting for yourself? And would you also understand what I said to you about money will be slow, but then gets better and better and better and better. So I'll pick up, then it will get easier and easier. So, okay, right. Let's go and have a look here. Let's go and have a look. Where are we going? Right, I've just finished shuffling cards for me. Now I'm going to shuffle for you. And Alex, what do I need to tell you? I need to tell you, in fact, I'll take these off the top. Yes, I can see a career change. I can see a move. I can see a property move. And you're thinking you're going to be very stressed and, oh God, how's it all going to work out? Do you know what? It's stressy from a moment in time. But if we were to look at life as a flow of energy, we would understand here we can let it go because things would then slowly move on and get better and better. Okay, right, okay. And no, I don't answer questions yet. Yeah, Nicola, just thank you very much there. Don't answer questions on health. But what I would say with yellow, keep your spirits up. That's what I would say with that. Oh, it's just come through again. It's just general reading and orange. Okay. Nicola, what I'd like to say to you here is right. Okay. It's interesting around you because I either pick up two guys or, yes, two guys. I also pick up here, there's an energy coming towards you. Energy coming towards you here that is going to pick up for you. As a guy's going to come into your life here. He's got a really outstanding guy. And you're going to be very curious about a guy coming into your life. Very curious. And it really is going to like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. And yes, and I feel that, yes, I get a feeling you're going to be in for a bit of a surprise as you go through this year romantically. And I just get the feeling here to say to you, you're going to be in quite a happy place in that part. Let's go, Nicola, and just kind of have a look at the cards and see what they're saying here. Right. Okay. Right. Middle pile. Let's go for this, and we're going here. Peace, 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 peace. I get a feeling that one particular relationship around has been very difficult. That things have been getting you down a bit here. Don't overdo things. Take it easy, but do let past emotional ties go because of what's coming up in the future. I get a feeling of a good energy there for you. And working on down the line. Hello, Carol. Chelsea says thank you. All right. I love doing these lives with you, Phil. I'm always so honoured. Well, that's lovely. Right. Okay. Hi, guys. Get confused with time. I know. Hence, you're just coming in so late, but lovely to see you. And right. Okay. Tracy and Susie. Yes, I did see you coming on there earlier on. Right, just for that, I do that here. Don't forget, Cafe Clairvoyance is also live on Clubhouse. We are live on Clubhouse. Monday, 10 a.m. EU, 9 a.m. UK, for the week stars. That also starts at 10:35. 10:35 EU, 9:35 UK. So if you've got Clubhouse, check out Cafe Clairvoyance or look for me and we'll find ourselves there. Good. Alrighty, let's go and have a look here. Right. Anything you could give me, Indigo. Don't call me Indigo. My name's Phil. Right. Right. Okay. Let's have a look here. Indigo. Ooh, one thing I'd like to say to you here. Would you understand about toes and feet? Would you understand you may need treatment on toes and feet? Yes, they're a long way off. They're down the other end of the body. And what I also pick up here too is to say to you, I feel that there's going to be money coming into your fingers. Yes, money coming into your fingers. It may well be money that you've done through work and something that you're talented yourself with. I think that's going to be good news. And I also pick up here too, they're saying to me, an enrichment of news coming up a bit later in the year. I don't pick it up till September, but I think some plans about travel, plans about what you're doing, where you're going, are going to come up a bit later on. And I also feel here too that there's a lady who's here with me, and she had a very bad chest. She's coughing away here. She wasn't well at all. In fact, she hated coughing so much, but she is there just coughing away with me. And she just shows me here, she says that she's sending you loads of blessings, and she just says here, the lights have not gone out for you. The lights have not gone out for you. Don't believe or think that hope has gone. Let's go and have a look here. Yes, because travel comes up. You pulled out your luck card. And travel is there. So I think you're going to have an absolutely fabulous time. And Helen Graham comes through here. She says here that, right, okay. She says, if time, blue and general. Right, just about. Okay, let's have a look here. What I pick up by this here is I feel here, Helen, would you understand? Just be careful of your head. I pick up stress around your head. I also pick up here as well, there's going to be some news which is going to uplift you a little bit, because what you're doing, you're thinking too deep, too down, too heavy. You've got to change your tone. Think upwards, my dear. Keep your energy up. Your energy up here. You're getting too heavy in where you think you should be. You're getting too wrapped up in the old Scorpio energy, which really wraps us and brings us down. So I think here it's about going that way. Right. 3 piles of cards, left, middle, or right. Which way do we go here? And where are we going? I get the feeling here around you. Okay, well, you may have some quiet times. You may be thinking my life's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. Lift your spirits up. Work on a higher energy. It's not the lower energies for yourself here. You're going to be happy. You've got a very, very, very brilliant changing future in front of you. But it asks you to put in the words of freedom. Freedom. And I also pick up here that the man who's with you, who's Tony Anthony, please? I love that thumbnail of yours there. Just going to put it up here. There you go. There's your thumbnail. That chap there's with you. I'd also just like to say here, whatever's going on around him, he's a gifted guy. He's talented. There's talent there. Would you understand that? So now I get that feeling there. And right, where else got to go? Oh yes, I know people you're talking about earlier on the Saturday. Good. And let's have a look here. Can I have a mini reading, please? Colour it. Carl Tams. Carl, let's go and have a look at you there. Right. Okay. Carl, thank you very much for coming through. Thank you very much for joining us there. And let's see what comes up here. Right. Okay. 3 piles of cards. I'm going to do this quickly. Just see what I need to go and do. Carl, I pick up here. Would you understand here? You are quite a gifted man as well. Would you understand you've got a talent with something, and it's something that's going to bring on great energy to you? Yes, you are as mad as they come, but great mad. Would you understand here that sometimes you're in a bit of not in a great place of like moving forwards just at the moment, but would you understand here the energy is a little bit like that? Would you understand that? Yeah, would you understand? I just get a feeling the energy is a bit kind of wacky in that respect. And also here, who else coming through? Mercury's changing Phil's voice on my phone. That sounds amazing. And Melanie Milne, she just comes through. She says here, be very grateful for a reading, please. Melanie, let's go and have a look here. Just to answer this, just see what, lovely thumbnail there. I'm just going to pull out 3 cards and see what we see. And I'll just go for the middle one here. And finally, what I like to say is good news, especially with properties, good news around you, but you do have to wait a while. So whatever you're doing money-wise, Melanie, whatever you're doing there, just Take it nice and easy. And finally, let's come up to Anne Williams. Thank you very much for sharing the show. We might sort things out, move forwards to get a relationship. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be his thing. And I don't think he's ready. And I think here you need to look in different directions. But let's just check here. Is he going to move forwards with you in a relationship? No. Sorry about that. I don't pick up he is, and I think he's just not in the right place. I think it's better for you to move forwards in your own way. And if I look at anything else here, right, sorry Jessica Jane, it's right on the hour. Unfortunately, we just finished the show, but what I would like to say to you guys, thank you everybody so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing the show, everyone who did this. And yes, if you join, just to say to you again, guys, if you join the Cafe Clairvoyance group, or Spiritual Whispers group, you can then forward a question for pre-show before the show starts that we will do your reading before the show starts. Because if you're in the group, you can do that. Otherwise, we'd just take it off the feed. But I think we've got through to most people. And I would just say here, and I'd just say, Jessica, just keep your energies high, my dear. Keep singing, keep dancing. And yes, that's what I'd do. Thank you so much, everybody who's joined us. And Bridget, I saw everybody else is there. And guys, take care. I wish you all the very best. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next Monday. 6 Monday, same time. And bound to be another lively show. Bound to be. Thank you everyone for joining us. We love you loads with big hearts and big burgers. And for those of you who did not get a chance to come read for, do apologise. Unfortunately, it's busy all the time. But say, join the group. Share the show. Share the show, and that way you definitely get a reading. All right, okay. But in the meantime, though, loads and loads of love to you all. Have a great week. Stay safe, and love you from the top of my bottom. Take care. Myself and Deborah, who's been running around in the background doing all the stuff here to help out the show. Thank you very much, my darling wife, and to you guys out there. Take care. Lovely to welcome you, lovely